YouTube.
Yo, that's crazy work.
That bitch ring. Yeah. What up, YouTube? Big T, Heavy Bag TV. Man, if you don't get your goofy ass in here and hit the bag. All right, man, listen. It's all but done. It looks like we getting it. Canelo, Crawford, September is going down. And shout out Bud, man. I know a lot of y'all hate Bud for sure. But shout out Bud, because a few years ago, he tried to tell us that he had investors. Yeah. He tried to tell Spence that, of course, at the time he was telling him, you're not your own boss. I got an investor, man, willing to give us $20-25 million a piece. And little did we know back then that old Turkey Al Sheik would be who he is to the sport today, because that's who Bud Crawford was talking about. And Bud is locked in with the Turk, so much so that Turk is willing to get this nigga pretty much anything that he asked for. I was skeptical about Turk being able to reel in Canelo Alvarez for this fight, but I underestimated Canelo, and I shouldn't have, because he's done great business pretty much his entire career since he's took control. The dude's worth over $250 million, so he's willing to give Bud whatever, and he did. He's got him to fight with Canelo Alvarez. That's crazy work. But I'm gonna stand on my square, man. Given everything Bud's been able to accomplish, and again, man, if you're not giving Bud credit for his career, man, you most definitely is a hater.
You are a hater.
The dude has fought the absolute best that each division he's fought in has had to offer, for the most part. You don't get to 2 times undisputed 4-weight division world champion not fighting who most people believe is the best in the division. And a lot of times that's what those belts mean. Those belt holders mean, hey, man, I'm just one of the best in this division. And he went through them all. Now, as far as his popularity go, I think that he has to take some blame for that. Of course, you can blame Top Rank as well about the way he was promoted. But he was outside looking in, and now he's just all the way in. He's so far in, that motherfucker's insulated. Because the man that we knew nothing about is now the man in the sport of boxing, speaking of Turkey Al Sheik, that's pulling all the strings. And if you are mad at Turkey Al Sheik for anything he's contributing to the sport, you're most definitely a hater.
You are a hater.
And if you are a special kind of person who don't like Bud or Turkey Al Sheik, let me welcome you to the Player Haters Ball.
Oh man, hey.
Give credit due when it's due, man. Bottom line. Now, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I got to. Would I be rooting for Bud Crawford? Hell yeah. Man, I want to see that nigga win. God, I want to see him win bad. I don't believe he's going to do it. And that's because I'm giving a ton of credit to Canelo Alvarez. Now, I know some of y'all hate Canelo, send him in the ass. You've been a member of the Player Haters Ball when it comes to Canelo.
Oh, man. Hey.
You can't stand the sight of that nigga.
You are a hater.
But you gotta give credit when credit is due. Yeah, he came along at a time where he was just young enough with enough skill set and experience to knock off some legends in the sport, some Hall of Famers in the sport that catapulted his career, right? But he's been able to stay at that high level. He's been able to knock off some of the fighters that we actually asked him to fight, and he did so, right? Now, did he lose along the way? Yeah, I believe so. Not just the B-Ball fight. A lot of y'all feel like me when it comes to Triple G1 and possibly too, the Laura fight. You can point these things out. But outside of that, man, the dude's been at the top of his game. And not only that, he's, in my opinion, campaigning at a weight class that he really probably doesn't belong in. because he's a runt at 68. Now, I know what some of y'all thinking because you a hater.
You are a hater.
Canelo built this career off of fighting smaller guys. Nigga, I agree. Right? For sure. But let's not act like he knocked out and fucked up some big ass guys as well.
Big facts.
Right? You can say what you want about Kovalev, but Kovalev was a giant. Berlanga, giant. Munguia, giant. All these guys he's fighting at 68 for the most part are big, and they're bigger than him. They're naturally bigger than him. He's able to do what he does at 68 because he's talented, because he can fight. He's got skills, and he packs some power in that frame. Bottom line, a lot of y'all scratching your head wondering, man, why Canelo ain't knocking niggas out the way he used to knock niggas out? It's because these niggas is big, right? If Canelo really wanted to and go hard and go back to 60 or something, you would probably be getting them knockouts like that. But you can't be knocking these big ass niggas out all willy-nilly. You small. Go back and look at the fights, man. Just look how small Canelo was compared to Berlanga, bruh. Or Munguia, bruh. Even look at his statue versus a Caleb Plant or a Billy Joe. Man, shit, bruh. I'm telling you. Gotta give Canelo credit. Gotta give him credit, bro. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give this little Mexican credit. And when I look at the Madrimal fight, when I look at Bud putting on some weight against a bigger guy, I do believe that's why the 12 streak KO the 12 KO streak is out the window for Bud, because he moved up, daring to be great, snatched another title at a different weight class, but that guy was big. Those punches didn't have the same force. And they're going to be more or less like mosquito bites for a nigga like Canelo Alvarez. But on the other hand, this will be the first time Canelo has fought somebody this goddamn small in a long time. And if you think Gamboa or Victor Postol or whoever hurt Bud in the past, this will be like something he's never felt. He has to be extremely defensively responsible in this fight. But when you look at Bud's game, he always locks horns. He's a game fighter. In his mind, it's going to be hard for Canelo to get something off, and he doesn't get something back. And for me, that is going to be the issue in this fight. If somehow, some way, because Canelo does have a great skill set, because I do believe his IQ has improved since 12 years removed from fighting Floyd Mayweather, he could win an exchange, or he could win something on Bud where Bud has to get it back. That's the scary part for me. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to just say this. Bud is probably too game for his own damn good. Because it's going to come a time in that fight where you going to feel like, damn, Bud's stepping on the gas. And then, boom, that's where you fucked up at. It's got to be extremely strategic. And if anybody can pull it off, it's Bud Crawford for sure. Again, I'm rooting for him. I want to win. You know what I mean? I'm going to hedge that bet for sure. Got to bet heavy on Canelo, but I'm going to hedge it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I got to stand on business, bro, at the end of the day. It's here, though. Definitely want to know y'all's thoughts. Am I bugging? And are you giving niggas credit that they deserve? All right, man, that's all I got. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.